guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk to you guys based on something that I know for a fact that a lot of you would benefit from. For example, if you know how to do your makeup, if you know how to use brushes, and you know how to do all sorts of eye makeup looks with your brushes at home, then you do not need to watch this video. But if you don't own brushes or you're thinking of buying brushes, then I would suggest you continue to watch this video, because I think it's really helpful to know what is good and what isn't good to buy, or quality over quantity, at least in my books. I know that most of us are on a budget. I mean, a lot of you are in college, a lot of you are in high school, barely have a job, or just want to save up for better things. I do have a discount code for one of the brushes that I am going to display for you guys, but I'm not going to BS you guys and say that these brushes are the most absolute thing in the world. If I wouldn't feel like they weren't, then I wouldn't tell you guys that, just because I have a code. And I'm not getting paid to talk well about these products. There's the rest of the brands that I'm going to continue talking about are products that I have no association with at all. So best believe that I'm not going to make you guys buy something that isn't worth it. So I hope you guys can trust me based on this review, because I'm actually going to help you guys have alternatives for everything. Okay, so to begin with, as a beginner, the first makeup brush set that I ever purchased was from BH Cosmetics. Were they the best brushes? No, but were they worth the money? Yes. For example, BH Cosmetics is one of those companies that necessarily doesn't have MAC brand brushes. They're not super soft, they're not super crazily blendy, but they are affordable. So if you were to want to use them, I mean, all for it. You could buy, I did my research here. You could buy 14 pieces for $22. I don't know if you have to pay shipping. Not quite sure about that. But they have really cute sets. Some of them are pink and rosy gold and like white with diamonds. They have really cute sets that are like, that go for $22 or for $20 at a piece. So I would suggest those if you're not ready to buy something expensive just yet, if you want to play with your makeup. But if you are trying to look for the best brushes, even though you don't know how to do your makeup, then I would continue watching. You could also buy 12 pieces of brushes for $22. They're like the travel set. What travel set means is that they come in like a container like this, and they come with a lid, which means that when you take them out, that they basically they're covered, so you don't have to take them in a little bag, which means that they don't get messed up with time or anything. So it's pretty travel friendly. So yeah, I mean, this one is not BH Cosmetics. This one is from Mikasa Beauty. Mikasa, I don't know how you pronounce it, but this one's from Mikasa Beauty. But they do have BH Cosmetics from this one. They have pretty much every brand travel size. But this is the one that the first travel size that I've ever had. You could also buy travel sizing coastal scents from Amazon. They range from $31.58 or even cheaper if you find deals there. I mean, I personally love Amazon Prime. I shop there all the time. It's like a personal present to yourself. But yeah, if you wanna, coastal scents, from what I know, is something that's worth it because they're soft and they last you a pretty long time. I know that BH Cosmetics is pretty good. I'm not gonna say it's not, if you're really trying to be cheap in that sense. But I like coastal scents. I've tried their products before and they're pretty okay for someone who's a beginner. So I would go with coastal scents if I could, if I was a beginner. But for those of you who have money to spare and who have money to like spend all over the place, then I would spend money on affordable but good brushes. For example, you could buy MAC brushes for $20 a piece, $18 a piece, even if it's for the eyebrows. There's much better deals out there with the same quality and even more quantity. So for example, I know that Morphe has good brushes. I'm going to show you guys Morphe brush. Like for example, this one right here is a Morphe M504. It's a fluffy little brush. And then we have On Amazon, I purchased these BS Mall brushes. These are cheap too. They're like $12 for like 14. And honestly, they're pretty good for what they're worth. And they're BS Mall. They're pretty fluffy and super, super soft. But they're not the best that I've ever used, let me just say. Morphe's okay. Like, let me just tell you guys why they sell really cheap brushes. So brushes come from many different things. There's synthetic, there's different types of hairs that the brushes have. For example, Morphe, if it's a goat and like there's a bunch of fur, it's kind of like when you're buying the fur that's not as soft from Morphe, where they sell it for like, for example, $5 for a makeup brush. Or you're gonna spend $20 for the best goat brushes, which means that the $20 one is gonna be softer and easier to blend your makeup with. Is it worth it? You tell me. I mean, like, everybody has their own opinion about that. I discovered all these different types of brushes because I like to experiment with my makeup, and I honestly needed this kind of brush, that kind of brush, this kind of brush. There's contouring brushes. This one's from Morphe. This is a Morphe E47. Let me just zoom in so you guys can see what I'm talking about. It's like this. It's angled, and like you can contour your nose with this. I don't need nose contouring. I would look like Michael Jackson if I did that, you know? But I mean, this is really good for those of you who want a nose contour or any kind of contour on like your lip area or right here on your cheekbone or whatever you guys feel like doing. What else can I show you guys that you guys must have? There's a Luxie tapered highlighter brush, and I honestly love this thing. It's like perfect. I got it from my Ipsy bag. I'm not gonna lie in front and say that I spent money on it because I don't know how much it's worth, but I love it for my highlight. That's what I highlighted with today. What else can I say that are must-haves? You need a tapered, like a MAC 137 brush. This one, you could find cheaper alternatives for this. I like this one for like a contour because it's so pointy, and I just like easily do that. You're definitely gonna need a Morphe brush. This one is a Morphe M508. This one's perfect for the under eye. Like you can do this on the under eye and like put some eyeshadow, make it all cute. So let's just get on the difference between Morphe eyeshadow brushes and all kinds of brushes, and then BH Cosmetics and MAC, and I'm gonna use Mikasa Beauty as an example too. Okay, let me use the same brush, that way you guys can see what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna make a video for those of you who don't know how to use brushes, but it is important that when you blend your makeup, you have a fluffy brush that is gonna blend the eyeshadow basically into a beautiful eyeshadow look. You don't want it to look patchy or anything. For example, this is a BH Cosmetics brush, and I'm gonna show you how my skin looks when I use it. My hand. And this is the brush. It's hard. You see that, like the hairs on it move kind of like if it was like a Q-tip or something. It doesn't really blend much, right? This is good for like you're trying to add color because it's pretty dense and you want it to be dense when you add color into like this part of your eye. But if you use BS Small, this is how fluffy it is. You can see that it actually moves. Like the hairs actually move, which means that it's gonna move your shadow. And let me show you the difference between Morphe. Morphe is pretty good at that too. Look at how much it moves. The hairs are definitely moving, which is great for your eyeshadow, which means it's gonna move a lot of product. And let me tell you that the best brushes, not because I'm affiliated with this, but because I could tell the difference between good brushes and bad brushes. Like, I'm not saying Morphe sucks. If you're trying to go for cheap, go with Morphe. I'm not saying don't, because I'm not trying to make money off of this. But I'm just giving you my honest feedback. This brush feels amazing. Like, look at this bottom part, and look at the difference between the black on Morphe and the black in Mikasa Beauty. Let me show you the difference in my hand. This one's Mikasa Beauty. It's super, super soft. The hairs are not popping out, which means that they're not gonna fall. Okay, there you go. You see all the hairs popping out on the corners? That's Morphe. And these are the hairs popping out from Mikasa. I can only see one that's definitely popping out from the side, and that's the one right here. But other than that, it's good quality. It feels good. When you hold it, you can feel the difference. You could also see the difference in like the glue. Let me show you. Look at how smooth it looks, which means it's gonna last you a long time. This is not gonna break apart from this. This is a Morphe. You could actually see this part separating. And can it last you a long time? Yes. But the little hairs stick out, which means that it's not the best quality, which means that it won't last you forever. So let's do the math here. You could buy for $20 a piece MAC sets, and they're expensive. They're probably like $200. Or you could find 8 eyeshadow and blush. This is from Mikasa. This is the F200, and you can contour with it. You can use creams, you can use liquid foundation, pretty much anything, and it blends beautifully. This is a concealer brush. It's an E20, and it's good for hard to reach places like right here under your eyes, and it's really good. Let me show you what else it comes with. This is the crease one. It's the same thing as the Morphe one, but I honestly like the Mikasa one better. Let me show you. Can you guess which one is the Mikasa one and which one's the Morphe one? Okay, so this one that I'm holding right here, this one is the Mikasa one. The one on this side is the Morphe, and this feels harder than this one. This one feels super soft. So, as I said and I stated before, it's quality over quantity. $80 for 8 Mikasa Beauty cosmetic brushes, even like this big old face, super soft. It's worth the quality. They even have an eyebrow E100 angled brush for eyeliner or even eyebrows, and E230, which is for your eye to put like the pigment, and then they have blush, which does it really beautifully. I can do a video for you guys showing the difference between Mikasa Beauty products against maybe any other brushes that I have that aren't necessarily good quality, because Mikasa Beauty is what you call MAC worth, or even better. I'm not gonna lie, it's even better than MAC in my perspective, and I can say that it's worth the money. It's worth the $80 for 8. You could also even buy like little tiny brushes from Amazon for like your face, for like for example, you want to buy a spoolie is necessary, or a Morphe angled brush for your contour. Little things like that you can buy separately that aren't included in the 8-piece set, because other than that, you're pretty much set with the 8-piece. You don't need any other brush to do your makeup. It pretty much comes in those 8 brushes. Let me show you guys the BS small ones. These are this. They broke apart already before on me, but they are soft. They're a good alternative. I do recommend. I'm gonna list them below. I'm gonna list all of these below. Whatever ones you guys liked, you guys can buy. I'm not anyone to tell you guys buy Mikasa Beauty because I'm affiliated with them. Nope. If you guys want to buy something cheap, you guys can buy BS Small. It's a good alternative. It's gonna last you a while, and then you can crazy glue it if it kind of comes off the top part. Morphe's okay. It's not the best I've used. I prefer BS Small, to be quite honest with you, but I do recommend the M431 for the crease if you don't, because it's not gonna come with the BS Small one. And I do recommend the contouring brush, which I did state the name of before this. The Mikasa Beauty comes with everything pretty much, so I will list that one below. But yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. Questions, let me know. I'm gonna make a video showing you guys how to use brushes for beginners, a simple smoky eye. If you agree with that, thumbs up. because I feel like I've been doing looks and not showing you guys step by step based on how I've done my previous videos. I just don't really talk about how I'm doing it. So I have had requests from people who are beginners and have never done a smoky eye in their life, ask me how do I do a simple eye makeup look for like a date night out or anything. So I'm really interested in making you guys start this journey with me. Next time, it's kind of like Jenny's Makeup for Mensa series. I'm gonna do how to contour if you guys want, how to do your eyebrows if you guys want, how to do your foundation if you guys want. Half my face with like Mikasa Beauty and half my face with like BH Cosmetics. That way you guys can see the difference. And I'll do the smoky eye as well. So hope you guys like, and I hope you guys can enjoy this. If I'm talking too much, let me know. If was this useful, was this not useful? Should I remake this video and like explain it better? Let me know. And let me know which makeup brushes you guys are gonna buy after this video and what you would think are the best option for you. Alright, besos. Have a good day.